What's up, boys? It's Snots here. We're back with another video, and today we're doing something a little different. As we know, Madden 22 is a little dry, and we're trying to find content, trying to find things to do until Madden 23 comes out. But today, I wanted to make a all-time Madden tier list. Now, these are all the Madden games, I believe, from 2000 on. I have not played all of these, so I'm only going to be grading the ones that I did play. So, with that being said, I think there's only... Honestly, I think there's only 2 or 3 that I did not play. Let's see, Madden 2000 I did not play. 2001 I did not play. Is there a 2002? I don't see a 2002. I don't know why there's not one in here. That's really weird. Maybe I don't know, maybe the one with Marshall Faulk. I know my first Madden was the one with Michael Vick, and that is 2004. So before I get into all this, be sure to throw a like on the video if you guys enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. We are waiting for Madden 23. Cannot wait for it to come out. We cannot wait to get the grind going. So throw a like on the video if you guys are ready. So we've got the tier list all the way up to a GOAT. I believe there can only really be 1 or 2 Madden sitting there. We got Elite, Great, Good, Okay, and Trash. So we'll start with Madden 09. This is the year before Madden Ultimate Team, I believe. But in my opinion, I don't know why, but this game did not stand out a lot to me. I know I did play a lot of Madden 09, but during this time, Call of Duty was the game to play. So I don't know. I think Madden 09 is going to be good for me. I did play it a lot, but it wasn't really my cup of tea. I think I played a lot more NCAA that year. Next is Madden 12. Peyton Hillis being on the cover. This is, I guess I can be kind of biased here. Madden Ultimate Team was well and under their way. Madden 12, I don't know why, but this game did stick out to me. I had a lot of fun playing this game. Madden 12, I think, is going to be a great game. I didn't play MUT or anything like that until like Madden 15. So let me know in the comments how MUT was during this time. But Madden 12, yeah, I think it was a great game. Next is Madden 18. Madden 18. This is a tough one. It's one of these two. Okay or trash. To me, between the years of Madden 17 and to 19 is when the game was literally the same game all 3 years. So I don't know. Madden 18, I think, is going to go trash for me. Next is Madden 20. Now, this for me, I'm gonna go Elite, and I'll tell you why. This game, I don't know. The content really saves this game. The content was really good for Madden 20, in my opinion. This is also the birth of the abilities and stuff like that in Ultimate Team. Well, it was in franchise and all that stuff too. And the X Factors, all that stuff was brand new in this game. This was also the year where the run was the meta. You know, Eric Dickerson. There was just so many crazy things you could do in this game. And I think it was what they needed. When you're going from Madden 19 to Madden 20, there was a big difference. And to me, Madden 20 was a lot of fun. I'll probably get a lot of heat for this, but Madden 20 is up there for sure. And I'm going to put it in Elite. Next is Madden 2004, one of the glitchiest quarterbacks of all time, Michael Vick. This dude was an absolute animal in this game. This is way before, you know, microtransactions were a thing, and it was just a good time to get with your buddy, sit in front of the TV, plug in the PS2, and play some Madden. This was an Elite game for sure. These were the good old days. I'm gonna put it in Elite. Is Madden 11 with good old Drew Brees on the front cover. This is the second year of Madden Ultimate Team. Again, I did not play it. All I did was play franchise. And this game was really good. I'm not sure why, but this game plays a lot different than all of the other ones. The players move a little more realistic. It kind of reminds me of the movement from Madden 20, you know, next gen gameplay. The players were a little bit slower, but it was much more realistic. Madden 11, I'm not really sure why, but it was a really, really good Madden to me. And I think it's going to be an Elite. Next is Madden 19. I might go trash here. But this was really the first year that I decided to take Madden to YouTube and record what I do. There's some very old videos out there that aren't on my channel, but they are on another YouTube channel. And this is kind of when I started doing that. Madden 19, to me, the content was good. I liked the content, you know, the promos and stuff like that. If we look back to gameplay was not good at all. It was absolutely horrible. It was just boring, not fun. I don't know. For whatever reason, I might be biased here just because this is when I really started to play Ultimate Team a lot. But I don't think Madden 19 is trash. I'm going to say Madden 19 was okay. Next is Madden 13 with Calvin Johnson on the front cover. To be honest with you, I don't remember a whole lot in this game. I don't know. This one just doesn't stick out to me for whatever reason. But I do remember that it played a lot like Madden 12. So I'm going to put it in great. Next is Madden 25, aka the 25th anniversary, with Barry Sanders on the cover. Now, again, I did not play Ultimate Team with this game mode or this game, but I will say this. This was hands down the best franchise mode Madden has ever put out. I think this was the year that, you know, Leon Sandcastle, and I think there was a bunch of other guys that were just randomly put in drafts and you could pick them up. Like the Leon Sandcastle was basically a Deion Sanders to draft on your team. There's just little things like that in franchise mode that made this game really fun, and I really enjoyed that. Madden 25 franchise mode was elite, and I wish that's what they would go back to. Next is Madden 10. Now this says PS2, but I only played Madden 10 on Xbox. This was the introduction to Madden Ultimate Team, and it basically came out, I think it was like halfway through the season. It was not available right off the rip, and it came out as like a DLC, and it was very bare bones. There was no promos, there was no nothing. You just picked up a player and you played with them. I don't even know if they had legends in this game yet, but it was the trading cards concept, and that's pretty much what started everything. But I didn't play that much. I played franchise and all that good stuff, and Madden 10 was a good game. I liked it. Pretty similar to Madden 09, couple new things that they introduced in the game. This was the year where, you know, if there was a fumble, be a little mini game, and I believe they're going to be introducing this into Madden 23, which is kind of stupid, but if there was a fumble, there'd basically be a little mini game where it'd be a button mashing game. Whoever smashed the button quicker, that person wins the fumble, which is pretty cool, and that was really fun at that time. Next is Madden 06 with Donovan McNabb on the cover. Now this cover was the Xbox 360 version. I did not play Xbox 360 until Madden 07. I played Madden 06 when the game was on PS2. It was the year that they introduced the NFL Superstar mode. I don't know if you guys remember that, but basically what it was, you create a player and you get to progress his career, and you get a bigger house, you earn money, you get trades. It was really in detail. It's nothing like what it is now. I'm gonna put Madden 06 in great just because of that. If you look back at this game, you know, they kind of have the career mode now, but it's nowhere close to what Madden 06 was. Madden 06, there was a story involved. Like I said, you have a house. The better you play, the bigger your house gets. There was just so much to do. You can improve your draft stock by taking an IQ test. There's just so many just weird things that you don't see now. And for that, I played that mode a lot. I'm going to put that in great. Oh, and I found Madden 02. I did not play Madden 02, so I'm going to put that down there. Next is Madden 07. Now, this is where I got into the Xbox 360. I did play it on PS2 as well, but on PS2 it's basically the same exact game as Madden 06, literally copy paste. But this is when things changed. Like, graphics were unbelievable at the time. You look at this game now and it's probably looks really bad, but at the time in 2006, graphics like that were incredible. So for that, I'm gonna put Madden 07 in elite. I spent a lot of time playing Madden 07, and it was a new era. It was just new things to see. I really liked this game a lot. Is Madden 08. Madden 08 had Vince Young on the cover. This is really interesting to see. And this was the second game for Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. And if you look at the difference between Madden 07 and Madden 08, they actually made a lot of changes. There was an all new running game. Everything just looked different. And I think Madden 08 was really fun as well. Madden 08 to me is going to be at an elite level. Funny because you look at this, there's only one game right here in the Elite that had, you know, like the promos and stuff, the Ultimate Team mode. You look back at a lot of these games before Ultimate Team, these games were just so much more simple. It wasn't sweaty. You enjoyed the game and you just played with your friends and played some good old football. Those are the days I miss, man. But hey, now we're all out here grinding Ultimate Team like a bunch of sweaty nerds. But anyways, with that being said, next is going to be Madden 05. Madden 05 was probably one of my favorite Maddens. I believe this is when they introduced the hit stick into the game. And this was another one of those games, just like Madden 04, where you could just sit down with your friends, play the game. And, you know, I played in like little tournaments and stuff like that with my friends growing up, and a lot of good memories with this game. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are seeing these in Elites and you're like, why the hell are you putting those there? Again, it comes back to, you know, good memories with Madden 05. A lot of good times with my friends playing this game, and the game played really well. I had a lot of fun playing it. So Madden 05 will be Elite. Next is Madden 15. Madden 15 was the first game, I believe, to put in the... No, they were not the first. I was gonna say this is the first game that came out on Xbox One, but it was actually Madden 25. I'm gonna say Madden 15 is trash. No, I'm gonna say okay. The reason why I say Madden 15 is okay, because it's not memorable. I don't really remember anything from this game. There was a change from Madden 25 to Madden 15, but honestly, I think it was a downgrade. I think what they were trying to do, Madden 25 played a little arcade-ish, and then when you went to Madden 15, it really slowed down. I don't know. I didn't like the way 15 played. Next is Madden 16, and I'm putting it straight into trash, and I'll tell you why. Madden 16, as we all know, has Odell Beckham on the cover, and right there is what happened in that game all the time. This was the year that Odell Beckham made his amazing catch that everybody saw, and it was incredible, right? Never saw it again. Madden 16 comes out. Every single receiver that is good has the ability to jump up and make unbelievable catches like that. All you had to do was throw the ball up in the air, and any good receiver would jump up and catch it the exact same way that you're seeing on this cover. They went so overboard with that ridiculous catch. Unbelievable. The game would have been fine if, you know, you put that animation in the game. Only certain people can do it every now and then. Not every single time you aggressive catch a ball. Yeah, this was bad. I believe this was also the first year that they introduced the aggressive catch, and they went overboard with it. Next is Madden 17. I don't really remember much from that game, but I don't really remember anything bad. I didn't really play too much Ultimate Team this year. I did, but it wasn't for very long. Most of the time I did play franchise, and it was okay, I guess, but Madden 17 is gonna go into okay. My last two Maddens I'm going to cover here, they're not in here, but I'm going to discuss it. We're going to start with Madden 21. Old gen, Madden 21. I'm going to put that at good. Madden 21 old gen, they kind of made the game a little more realistic, but it was a very defensive driven game, and I don't know, it was okay. And I'll give it a good just because of the content, because the content was really good that year. But Madden 21 to me just didn't do a whole lot for me. Madden 21 next gen, however, I'm gonna put that in okay. Reason why I will go okay, it's gonna be borderline trash as well. Because Madden 21 for me on next gen was completely broken. This was the first year that they had the PS5 and the Xbox One X available to Madden, and I think they kind of dropped the ball a little bit. They didn't really know exactly what they were doing. This was also a year that, you know, when next gen was out, people were staying on current gen because of how bad the game played. It was horrible. I remember when it first came out, literally all you had to do was just throw a streak and you got a touchdown every time. The zones were completely broken. No one knew how to cover. The player movement was, dude, it was like a bunch of stick figures running around. It was just so bad the way it played. And yeah, it's gonna be okay for me. It's actually borderline trash. All right, so last but not least is going to be Madden 22. I'm realizing that I don't have a GOAT edition here, and I'm looking at all of these, and it's tough for me. I cannot take any of these Maddens and separate it from others and say that it was the GOAT. But if I had to choose, it's not going to be Madden 22. We're going to cover that one in a minute here. But if I look back, the game that I had the most fun playing, the most memories, this is kind of out of the blue here. Madden 05 is going to be my GOAT edition. Madden 05 is when I I started with Madden 04. But in Madden 04, I kind of only played by myself. Madden 05 came out, and I had a little group of friends that I always played with. And we didn't play online. We would just go over each other's houses and just play Madden. Dude, I have so many good memories of just little wages we'd make. Not money, just little bets that we'd make. And just good times. And I think that is what separates elite to GOAT. Memories are the best. So Madden 05 for me is going to be my GOAT edition. And then last but not least, for Madden 22, I'm actually going to put Madden 22 in elite. To me, going from next gen Madden 21 up to Madden 22 next gen, I think they improved a lot. They improved the way the players move. They don't run around like a bunch of stick figures. I believe that they fixed defense just enough to where it's fun. Sometimes it is broken at times, but what I like the most about Madden 22 is that they made it an offensive game. So what I mean by that is you're scoring, 35 to 40 points a game. Yes, it's not simulation football. That's not realistic, but we have to remember that it is a video game, and that is what's fun to us. We want to play a football game that is full of offense. We don't like to play defensive games and end the game at 7-0. You might, but I don't. And I feel like vast majority of people like when Madden is an offensive game. So, all right, guys. So here is my list for my 21st century Maddens. Really good time making this. This is available on tiermaker.com. So if you guys want to make one and send me a photo of it on Twitter, whatever you want to do. My Twitter is in the description, by the way. So if you guys want to go ahead and follow that, send me a DM, whatever you want to do, go ahead, do that. Also, let me know in the comments what you would change. Have you guys played these early Maddens that are down here that I haven't played? Are they really good? Should I go give them a try? Let me know. But that's going to be it for me. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.